Oh snap, what's going on there YouTube? This is SEO0320. That joint messed me up. Be quite honest with y'all. Earlier this morning when I was kind of looking at it, I was like, what the heck? Because how it starts off, quite honestly, it keeps me grounded with, I saw a couple videos here or there. There was like a group, they were kind of going like, they were going on the border of like Area 51. And they ran into this old lady. This old lady, she was trying to kind of go the same way, but then they had told her, like somebody, it was a blockade and people were telling them not to go further, you know. And being an old lady, she ran up in there. And supposedly they couldn't find her anymore, and this is actually supposedly real footage. And then there's a couple other videos that I've seen of like kind of like the Area 51 kind of feel to it. And when I was kind of looking at that, it kind of made me feel that same exact way. Like, man, this is really interesting. This is really ominous, really creepy, you know? But then, like, they come up with a scheme that is so believable that it adds a fresh new perspective. It's not just like them interacting with aliens that is easily acceptable because of certain means, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something miraculous just kind of happens for them to be able to do it. They go out of their way to try to actually get into the space. And how they actually do it with actually lowering their body temperatures and doing all these different kind of things and actually getting through the gate, I was like, okay, all right, I mean, they're gonna get kind of busted, you know what I'm saying? They might see some crazy stuff here or there, but then they start actually getting in there and getting through the locations smartly. And I was like, what the heck? Because the things that they're interacting with, the CD is really on point. And then they kind of start interacting with the stuff and find out there's different canopies and different locations that have things in them. And then when I was looking, and this is just from memory because I haven't really looked at it again because it kind of shook me up. Whether y'all saw it or not, I was shaking the camera early this morning when I woke up. Still haven't let Joe look at it. I think I might let Joe look at it. But when I was looking at it this morning, like I kind of saw when they went to this one room and they were like, what is this room for? Like, you know, it had doll babies and stuff like a little kid would kind of play with. And then you see something gray in the back fold and I was like, yo, this something ain't right. And whatever it was, they actually let it out, which is unbelievable. But it adds more feel to what you would kind of think of something like science fiction you like this would be. And it kind of adds a lot of weight. One of the other things is people have been saying online is that why are you going to give the whole entire movie away? Whether you know it or not, the very first trailer of Paranormal Activity, most of the movie was kind of given away, especially the end. But the ride and the anxiety and the perspective of what to do, fight or flight in this kind of situation, it adds the same kind of weight to this one because even though, all right, well, they showed a lot even towards the end, in my opinion, it's basically the spaceship, that doesn't mean that that's the final four. What if these people are kind of imagining all this is all a cop-out? Or what if this is actually happening and there's more that escalates after that point? But more than that, like when they're in the compound, there's just anxiety all through the whole entire thing. The feel of it and the way it's shot, it's just done really well. And it added an edge to the genre of alien science fiction versus like kind of ghostly and paranormal activity, this kind of sense of science fiction genre. And I mean, only the director of the original one can really bring that out that way. And it felt authentically enough that I was like literally shaking, feeling anxiety just from the trailer. And that's rare for me. I think Eli Roth, some of the ones that he has with the movies that he's been making, has that weight. The Last Evil Dead kind of had that kind of feel to it. Even like The Conjuring, that one kind of had that same kind of feel to it. But this one, I'm excited to actually watch this one. So it's not anything too crazy, but at the same time, it's gonna be done by somebody that knows how to add suspense, but at the same time, weight of anxiety on top of a situation. What are you gonna do about, you know? So I'm excited for it, but I wanted to give y'all kind of my more in-depth perspective on it. And yeah, if y'all want Joe to go through a reaction to this, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna have him go look at it in the complete dark. That's my idea. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This is SCL-0320 giving y'all part 2 of my perspective on Area 51 by Oren Peli. Later, everybody.